You want to do some mailbag?
Sure.
All right.
I'm much more comfortable with mailbag.
Let's see what our viewers have to say. From
Naked locker
Cody,
rooms.
the Big Cat. This is about the Broncos and what they need to do to fix the offense. They need to give Manning time to read the defense. Hashtag shotgun and hurry up. I'm with you, Cat. That's my thing. Put him back in the shotgun.
Okay, I'm all for putting him back in shotgun. I suggested a week ago in the Denver Post to run some more hurry, no huddle with him. But you can't do it all the time.
I don't want it all the time, Mark.
Okay.
I want it periodically. I want it every 3 or 4 series.
Right.
I want to keep the defense off balance a little bit, and I want to make Peyton comfortable. That's where he's most comfortable. I'll say it for the 1,000th time. What they're doing isn't working, and they've got to be a little less stubborn about it. The voice of Elmo. Was that Cookie Monster? I thought I was just doing Elmo. No? How does Elmo sound?
You sound like that too.
Elmo sound more like this. Elmo sound more like this.
Yeah.
Yes?
Like
Or is that still Cookie Monster with a bad accent? Okay, sorry. All right. I used to, when my kids were younger, I used to be able to do it. We'd watch Sesame Street together, and I would do the voices. And, I was much better at it. Yeah.
Memories, like
yeah.
the corners of
Wait,
my mind.
Give me a few minutes. I'm going to start crying here. Okay.
I'm
From the voice of
crying
Elmo, will the Broncos consider the London international game next season?
Do you have any inside info on that?
I don't. I can tell you this. Historically, the Broncos have always been open to these international games. Pat Bowlen felt it was great for the game. It was great for the organization, for the franchise. He liked to travel. And I wouldn't be surprised. Now, the one thing now is the Broncos don't want to be on Hard Knocks, and the Broncos don't want to have to travel internationally because they feel it throws off the game a little bit. It can be a distraction. And they feel they're a Super Bowl contender, and they don't want distractions. But I wouldn't be surprised if the schedule was done right. I wouldn't be surprised if John Elway and Joe Ellis said next year, sure, we'll do that, especially if Peyton's not the quarterback next year.
Okay, and I think it would be great if there was a team or two in London, but the world, air travel, the world economy hasn't advanced enough to make that very practical. So I do strongly believe this. Over the next 10, 15 years, there are going to be more and more international games, whether they're in London, Mexico, wherever.
Well, how many are in London this year? 2?
It's
2 or 3?
3.
3 games in London this year?
And that's only going to go up and up and up.
Well, and at some point they're going to be in the rotation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Broncos playing outside of the United States and possibly sacrificing a home game to do that, that's going to happen in the next 10 years for sure.
They might not have to sacrifice a home game.
Okay.
Could be the other team's home game. From United 74, will Cardale Jones be drafted?
Cardale Jones, I'm speaking directly to you. You done messed up, son. You should have taken that playoff run last year, taken the money and run. You got a great big arm, and you got $1 million arm and a 2-cent head.
And he lost his job. He's not starting for Ohio State this weekend.
And will he get drafted? Sure he will. He's got skills.
He's got the measurements is what he's got.
Yeah, but I don't think he's. I mean, is he the answer for the Broncos or anybody else as a future quarterback? No, I don't think so.
I think he could use another year in school.
Okay.
To get better.
Okay.
That it?
That's it.
Oh, should have told me. Showing everybody the back of my head. That's very insulting to the audience.